So you're making a case for decentralization almost.
Yeah.
More power to the state, decentralization makes states actually compete.
Yeah, and state chief ministers also tend, need to do that. Which is the fact, for example, one thing there is that there's still that many states in India are as big and as populous as some of the most populous countries in the world.
Yeah.
So even they need to realize about how you give more power down the chain, right? Which is the fact that nobody really knows of mayors here as well as they know of mayors in, let's say, in places like America and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which means that the mayors are not that powerful in this country. They don't have that much power.
I actually don't know the name of Bangalore's mayor.
Yeah, and even Bombay's mayor at one point in time, nobody won't know it today.
Yeah.
So I think that's what's happening, which is that how do you give more power down the chain? So it's not just the responsibility of the center to decentralize. It's a responsibility also of the state chief ministers.
What if the argument from the other side is when power gets decentralized, say to mayors and people like that, if they were to argue that leads to crony capitalism, nepotism, more graft in society, what would you say to that?
That's always the risk. But the whole issue here is the fact that why should that not happen in a centralized way as well, right? Because the more centralized the decision making, the more scope for that as well. Because the person at the center then has much more power to make and possibly makes even bigger money or bigger stuff because they get to make bigger decisions. Even here, if that happens, at least the wealth gets democratized if the decision making is spread much more.